turn T35, and that's the end of the game. I'm discovering with you. So yeah, chiveicrook attacked, and I survived. Let's have a look at the battle. So I've got 3 units, the weakest units who died. I guess his exalted are doing the absorb pain at the beginning, and his leader is probably casting some stuff, while my units are charging forwards, and the Lord of the Deep is probably using Thunderstorm. Yeah. My leader casts Killer Instinct, which is a good spell to use against mainly racial units, actually only racial units. So it probably means that his leader will try to dispel it, which the AI always do, which is quite a bad idea. So when you, in PBM, when you prepare some big battles, you have to take into account and consider what your units are going to do on the first round. And usually they do some stupid stuff. Oh, clever. His leader actually disjuncted Thunderstorm, which was the best thing to do, actually. One of the best things to do. But then the Exalted, they do Absorb Pain, as I said, which is quite bad, actually, when you attack. Because it means, for instance, this one is going to be flanked by my Shock Serpent. And strangely, his rogue is doing only 1-2 damage to me, despite the this stand. Okay, so my Shock Serpent is not even trying to attack the Exalted, I don't know why. Yeah, so only 1 damage despite the Blood Moon. Yeah, so now that the hero is stunned and everyone is attacking it. And the leader is stunned too, it seems. And I didn't see. But it's a bit stupid from the AI. If I was diriging this fight, I would attack the Exalted, of course, because they have Absorb Pain, so if you attack the units, it takes 30% less damage. And so you've got, in big battles, 2 things to take into account. Actually, it's before you do the battle, you have to think what kind of abilities you want to take for your heroes and leader. So for instance here, his leader has both Iron Heart and Healing, whereas my leader has only Nourishing Meal. And in the past I was used to take both Iron Heart and Healing, or Nourishing Meal and Healing, but now I changed, because Healing always, in big battles like this, always open your flank to enemy units. Oh, so I guess he cast Heretics on my troops because I see they have some Devote bonus. And so now I don't... Okay, so now his leader is dead and it's the end of the fight. So now I don't take healing because it will just open my flank, and usually just 1 heal, so through Nourishing Meal is enough to heal your units in manual tactical combats, and in big fights you don't want to heal that much. So let's check the stats and then maybe come back to the map, but actually on the map there's nothing really interesting to show. Whoa. So yeah, I was really on top. I started attacking him around turn 20 something and to clear the city. I'm checking my notes. Yeah, I attacked on turn 26 or something, I think, from what I wrote. So even before that I was quite on top. yeah, turn 6 something. So then you see his score is going down from 3,000 to 2,500 something, and then just lower and lower. But actually on turn 13, 12, on turn 12 when we met, it was more or less at the same level as me, and actually I was quite afraid at that time on turn 12 because he could have killed me. So not very practical. So yeah, we were very close, and he had a quite strong army. In terms of knowledge, I'm way ahead, especially since I researched animistic knowledge, and I really had a very strong increase in knowledge. At the end of the game, I've got 4,900. In terms of happiness, of course, I'm higher, thanks to getting evil, and so I reached 400. And before that, I had wealthy empire, whereas he lost cities and stuff, so it's negative. In terms of military score, as I said, we were quite close, even up to turn 19, but on turn 12 he was stronger than me actually. So at that point, if he attacked me, he may have won the game maybe. So I encourage everyone to check the video on turn 12 and 13 again. But then it changed, and especially when I started splitting my stacks in 2 groups and clearing a lot, whereas he didn't. He stopped clearing and he lost some units with his sorcerer, which ended up with only 2 exalted, and then after turn 27 when I attacked, it was very bad for him. So I lost some units, but much stronger. And in terms of domain, yeah, much weaker for him, and then from turn 29th onward he didn't have any city, so basically the game ended at this point actually. So if we come back to the map, so I started here, and I met this vassal, did some quests, settled there. I went on the surface and saw Hilberry, captured it, and then moved at the giant dwelling. That's where we met on turn 12, and he could have attacked me at that point, but he didn't. And then I moved back, took the orcs, and then moved there and attacked him. And so if he had attacked me at the giant dwelling, or if he had bought the giant dwelling earlier than me, or if he had done a circle like this and then to attack me, it would have been very different. So it was not, and he could also have taken the Tigran city. So I think it was not just based on our starts, because our starts were more or less equal, but more he made some strategic mistakes when we were in this area, and it could have really changed the game and put much more pressure on me. Whereas when I was there, I split my stacks in 2 groups, and it was a good decision to clear more. So one went here, and the other one crossed through the surface. And it was also a good decision to go to the surface with this flying and swimming units, I think. So, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave some comments for suggestions, or say if you liked it or not. See you for my next game.